So here are my Junk Journal July 2024 journals, and there is a reason why I've got 3 journals here. This one, which I've called Volume 3, is a bit of a combination of what I started Junk Journal January, and unfortunately I didn't finish the challenge. I got up to day 19 and then life took over, so I wasn't able to complete it. But the rest of this then is my daily journaling about Junk Journal July, and for me this is a really important part of the process. I've recorded how I've made each page, which gifts, happy mail, swaps and things that I've used, and then I've just done very simple collages, usually with the materials that I've used, so the scraps, and then I've added photos. I haven't put photos on all of these, I still need to print a couple of them. But you can see here, hopefully, a lot of the themes of what I've used are in, so I've got missing some photos but there, but yeah, so that's the daily journaling part of my Junk Journal July challenge, and I do that for pretty much all the challenges that require a lot of thought process and planning ahead, I think. So that's that one. I've then got these 2, and there's Volume 1, and I've just called that Volume 2. And I always knew that I was going to struggle to get everything in one journal because of the reason why I've done Junk Journal July, and that is to use up all the gifts that I've received over the last year or so. And of course those gifts are generally pieces of ephemera that are interactive, and by their very nature they're bulky, and I didn't want that to put me off using the ephemera I've received. And because they're all different colours and themes and sort of thoughts behind them, really, they're difficult to use sometimes because you've got to be working in that colour theme. It just never seems to correspond. So what I thought I would do is create a bit of an eclectic mix of junk journal pages, and then use these 2 journals as ideas books, so that I can then try and imitate the gifts that I've received. So I'll just pop that big beast to one side and focus on this one. So just a quick run through of the cover, and I am in the middle of trying to edit the footage that I did record making these covers. Really simple covers. It's just a cardboard box. You can see there the corrugated card, and I've covered the spine, and I've used some wallpaper packs. Now I have actually put them away because I'm in the middle of packing, ready to move my craft room to a different space in the house. But I will put a copy of, I'll put a link to I bought it on Amazon, and I'll put a link to the product below. So yes, that's all I did, was I stitched the wallpaper to a very thin piece of card, then added these corner protectors. And for both of these journals, I have then used one of the pages from the Junk Journal July challenge. So this one was day 15, handmade. And as you can see, I used one of the freebies from the challenge, and I did a very simple collage on a masterboard. This is a very scrappy tag. Yep, so daffodils was the theme for that day. I've used some calico, and then I've used the same wallpaper on the spine and just done a very simple label. The closure is just eyelets, really simple, and I tried to find some ribbon that sort of matched the pinkish. It's quite a difficult colour to explain. It's pink, but it's very yellowy pink. But this has got some nice, it's got like a gold shine to it. So I thought that went okay. So as we go in, so I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm just going to flip through. But if anybody wants a more detailed explanation of each of the pages, then please drop me a message and I will go through the process of each page. But for now, I'm just going to flip through just so you can see each of the pages together. And with this one, what I did was I stitched, there's 2 signatures there, and I stitched them into some fabric, and then I glued the fabric onto the spine. Well, onto each side of the spine. I haven't actually glued it on the spine because then it would restrict the movement. So when I open this, it does lie quite flat. Not as well, partly flat, but obviously it's bulked with all the goodies inside it. But hopefully you can see where I'm coming from. So this page was a lovely lilac theme. So I'm just going to show you the various interactions of each page. It'll probably be silent. I'll probably speed it up a little bit so you don't get bored.
Coffee in a paper cup, the engine starts right up. Clip myself into the middle seat. Daddy liked talk radio. On gravel he would drive real slow. He told me let's go see what we could see. We pulled into the empty lot before the pavement got too hot. Underneath her leafy crown, the only shade for miles and miles around. Branches low like spiral stairs, we climbed into her maiden hair. You feel like you can really fly up there. My hand in his so patiently, we watched from our proud little tree. He hummed a little song to me. Shake
that's journal number 1. And here is journal number 2, which I think is even more chunkier. And I made exactly the same. The cardboard is slightly different and it is a little bit more sturdy, but I've again just used thin cardstock, and then this digital print is from RachandBella Crafts. I think it's the Super Summer Simples, possibly, or it could be Crafting a Garden Story. Actually, I think it's more like Crafting a Garden Story. Again, I've used the same fabric, the same idea on the spine, and another digital kit. This is either Angela's or Rachel's, I can't remember, but it is, yes, Crafting a Garden Story. I've used the same type of closure, again, just a little bit of ribbon, scrappy ribbon there. And I've decorated the inside and the outside with one of the prompts from the Junk Journal July challenge. And I will again just do a flip through of this journal.
Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning blues. Could use some too. Sway there in all the colors. Summer love. Lonesome dove. Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember
that's it. I think if I'd spoken about every single one of those, I'd be here till tomorrow. So please just get in contact if you'd like to know more about each of the pages and how I made them. I pretty much did add items from my own collection on every page, as well as the gifts that I've received. And I will list below each prompt and the gift that I used per day, so that you can just get an idea of what I've been so fortunate to receive over the last 12 months to 2 years. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I've done 2 other junk journal. Well, I did the junk journal January 23, and I tried to do the junk journal January 24, but couldn't finish it. But I haven't done flip throughs of either of my journals, so at some point I will get those onto YouTube. But I'd really like some feedback on this. I thoroughly enjoyed the challenge, and I'd like to sincerely thank Meg Journals and also Get Messy Art for collaborating and providing everything that we needed to craft every day, and just to create and have some fun with the stuff that we've got. And most of the stuff I've added to these journals has just been lying around on my desk or in boxes that I've just dug through and stuck to a page. So I've thoroughly enjoyed, and I hope you've enjoyed this very short run through of each of my pages. If you do like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And like I said, please leave any comments below if you'd like to know more about each of the pages. Thanks ever so much for watching.